Okay, so that's just the start. So we're going to tackle 4 giants now in a global climate. I'm not going to just say it's specific to South Africa, where individuals are feeling the weight of the world upon them. There is so much wrong around us at the moment, some soul-destroying truths that we've all got to come to terms with. So how do we turn that around? How do we start to inspire people? We take on 4 of the greatest physical challenges that have ever been seen. So we're going to start with summiting Table Mountain 24 times in 48 hours. Okay, and watch him nod his head, because some of these details I might get wrong. Then we're going to attempt a Guinness World Record with one of the highest vertical ascents on a bike that we have ever seen. Then we're going to get up onto our stand-up paddleboard and tackle the largest lake in the world. Then we're going to do a speed ascent and descent of Mount Kilimanjaro. Those are our 4 giants. And the 5th giant is Jamie Marais. Dude, welcome, welcome,
Great
welcome.
to meet you, eh?
You know, we love having people like you on the show because of the way that the world is at the moment. So did I first of all get the giants right? Maybe a couple of details wrong there.
No, it's all perfect, 100% right.
So let's start with the big question, why?
Why? So there's 2 reasons I'm doing this, 2 very specific reasons. The first one is to inspire South Africans to realize that no giant is too big to face. I think a lot of South Africans are facing massive challenges in every possible aspect. And, you know, the spirit of this whole project is to just inspire people that have lost hope to realize that nothing they're facing, no giant they're facing, is too big to face. And then the second reason is the shocking pink buff, which is Sabrina.
Cerise, baby,
Cerise. Yeah, Sabrina Love Foundation. So Sabrina look after kids with special needs. And the logic was to use my physical ability that I've been blessed with to help those with a physical disability.
How do we go about training for something that no one's ever really done before, and 4 very different disciplines at that? I know, obviously, you have to take one, you know, each one in its stride. But how have you been training? How have you been preparing for this?
I've done a huge amount of running. Just stayed very low, under the radar, and yeah, I've done about 50,000 vertical meters of climbing in the last.
A lot of that on the. Well, you can't see it now, covered by mist. So, but Lion's Head is a happy hunting ground.
In the last 4 months, I've done about 50,000 vertical meters of climbing just to condition my legs and body for I mean, Table Mountain 24 times within a 48-hour period is going to be Everest times 2. So I've had to really condition my legs for that. And I mean, the other day, about 4 weeks ago, I actually did a litmus test, and I went and set up a little base camp at the bottom of Lion's Head, which is my favorite training ground, and I ran up and down for 12 hours non-stop to see how my body would respond. And I managed 12 summits, obviously at a measured effort, you know, trying to get a balance between not burning all the fuel. And yeah, 12 times in 12 hours up and down Lion's Head. So the funny thing is how your body kicks in after 6 to 8 hours. At 6 hours, I was broken, and at 8 hours, my body and mind kicked in. Yeah, I felt great.
And lastly, we have to obviously mention the fact with, I think the biking you've got down, you know, you've got the cycling experience, the stand-up paddleboarding, hopefully no crocs or hippos.
Crocs. On that note, I do want to say, so Lake Tanganyika's got the largest crocs in the world. It's got 20-foot crocs, and Ivan van Vieren, one of my best mates from Signature Surf, is actually building a special 17-foot stand-up paddleboard.
Armour-plated.
And I've said, please make sure it's croc-resistant. So hopefully, you know, we'll get through. And I have 3 kids. I'd love to see them again. But that's going to be a challenge. And yeah, looking forward to that.
And I mean, we could talk for hours. So we're going to bring you in, I think, ahead of every one of these challenges before you do them. But of course, we have to add condolences. You mentioned, obviously, Mount Kilimanjaro.
Absolutely, yeah. I just want to really offer my heartfelt condolences, you know, to the family of Googs and his wife. And, you know, I think the reality is life is short. I mean, whether you die at 20, 30, 40 or 50, it's short in the greater scheme of things. Sure. And I think we need to just learn from the way he lived his life 100%. And make the most of every day. The question is, if you knew that you only had 2 years left to live, what would you do differently?
100%. Well, I think you've got a lot of people asking that question right now. Thank you so much. And good luck, dude. Don't break a leg. Don't break a leg. But awesome, inspiring stuff. Let us know what you think of this man and go and support his cause. You can hit us up on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page.